Welcome. It's Wakey time. It is not the end of the world video. We will get to it. This garage is really hot. I'm ready to do it. It's very important that I do it because it is not the end of the world. But this is not, it is not the end of the world video. I've learned something the past couple days, and I will tell the story that I feel like I have to address. So I will go until this phone overheats, unless it doesn't, before I'm finished. This is its Wakey time. Spiritual bribery? Now, we went through Lionsgate portal. And it was beautiful. I felt different. A lot of things happened the day after, which was actually an 8-day in numerology, which I'll get to it another time, or not. But Sunday was a 9-day. I am a 9 life path in numerology, May 16th, 1977. And like I usually do on my delivery days, I listen to tarot readers and channelers, their videos on YouTube. And they let me know what's going on. Earlier that morning, Sunday morning, I received a mental message because I have a friend that I built a solid foundation with, a friend of mine, and we were trying to do something fun together. That's really all it was. You know, maybe make a few bucks. I really didn't care about that. I just wanted to make something available that I had created as an artist. And this person was part of that. And, you know, when I try things a few times and it's not working, it's just not time to do it, or it's not my place to do it because I'm just the artist. I'm not a businessman. I can't, you know, I can't do management stuff. I don't like it. I get upset. I don't want to do it. You know, if somebody wants to manage me and they have money, that's a whole different situation. But I am just making art. And I was just trying to make art and share it with people. Okay? But I had gotten to a point where I couldn't even get produced a gift that I wanted to give to my friend. So I let him know. And I said, here's the pictures. I have to release myself from this. Maybe you can do something with it. I hope you can. I felt good. I moved forward. I put my videos on. And it felt like some of the tarot readers, channelers, were talking about my friend. And then I had released something, and I'm like, okay, this is normal. This is my everyday. You know, I feel something, I act on it, and then I get confirmations from people who are talking to God, the universe, spirits, angels, everybody, my ancestors. I'm in touch with them. I don't really need to watch these videos, but I do. I enjoy it. I still can't see with this mirror. Maybe it's flipped around non-magnified, but It's still running. So, no problem. I'm like, yeah, that's what's going on. It's cool. But then today was another delivery day. And I put my videos on. Not my videos, but these other people's videos. Which I so much gratitude. Thank you so much for everybody that I listen to on these YouTube videos. You're really doing a service. You're really helping us out here. Camera looks like it's getting a little hot, got a little dim. That's okay. Maybe I'll open the door. Hang on a second. Not the big door, but. Hopefully I don't bother the neighbors, but that'll let some air in. So, I'm listening to videos from 5 days ago, then 4 days ago, then 3 days ago. They're random. It was the same reader, tarot reader, channeler. I just let them play. Whatever pops up, I listen to, and it happens to be what I need to hear at the time, no matter when it was recorded. And they seem to be verifying that things about my friend that I already know. Okay? I understand psychology. I've been giving these. I have been given these spiritual gifts to understand people. I know what they're doing. Okay? I know where they're at in their development as a human being, as a soul person. I get it. And that doesn't mean I don't love them. That doesn't mean I'm not hanging out with them. That doesn't mean they're not fun to be around. And you know what? It's my decision. But my drive home today from work, I started to realize something that I was told. And the summary basically was that you have to cut out certain people out of your life or your manifestations of abundance won't come to you. And this really hit me because I'm like, hold up. Okay? And this person I was listening to, the tarot reader channeler video, I love her to death. She's great. Literally was talking about spirit holding a check. But they've been waiting for me to cut off certain energies in my life. And I'm like, and it just, I was driving home and I'm like, wait a second. Let's back up for a second. Let me put it this way. You sent me here more than 3,000 years ago that I know of, whatever the time frame is, to go through these human lives and reincarnation and go through all this torment and deal with all these time periods that would not accept what I'm aware of, to get to this life where I figure it out, and it's the time period everyone's supposed to start figuring it out, And I'm given all the keys to the knowledge and all the keys to the information. And I'm sent here on this long ass fucking mission. And you're dictating rules. You taught me how to master myself. You helped me learn how to create my own reality. Gave me all the instructions and the keys and everything how to do it. And said, go teach people. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. But now you're dangling a check, proverbially, maybe literally. You're dangling my manifestations. You're dangling what I have created and withholding it because you don't like something I'm doing or who I'm hanging out with. No. You know what? You can fucking keep it. If that's the deal, you can fucking keep it. And I'll keep teaching people because I really love everybody and I want them to have a better life. And maybe all of it was just to make this video. But I feel like I'm making this video to warn people, hey, who are you making deals with? Like, I know what's going on, and I know when to say, hey, tell people, hey, bro, you're taking fucking advantage of me. Let's have a talk about it. But like, I've been doing all the fucking work. I've been doing all the inner work. Like, I'm happy now. I finally get to a point where I'm happy. My wife supports me. I have a great life. Yeah, I don't have a fucking dollar. I don't fucking care. You can keep your fucking manifestations. You can keep your abundance. Okay, I'm not doing it for that. But you literally taught me how to create my own reality, but it's not my reality. I don't get a say. You're going to say, don't talk to this person, don't hang out over here, don't do this, don't drink this. Here's how to reprogram food, but don't eat these foods. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm in my feelings. I'm a little emotional. I'm a little upset about this. If you would understand what I know, and you would understand, if you knew what I understand, let's put it that way, and you knew what I've been through, not just in this life, but if you knew what I've been through to get to this point, at this time period, and I feel so good. I feel so good. And I'm picking up on stuff before it's confirmed. I don't need confirmation. I like watching the videos. Next thing you're going to tell me, if you stop watching the videos, oh, we got a check for you. Publishers Clearinghouse will show up. You can fucking keep it. It reminds me of a quote. I'm not in this for your revolution, man. I'm in this for me. Han Solo, the ego, before he transfigures. Well, I'm not in it for your fucking money. I'm in it to teach people because I care about them. But I'm not going to put more energy into trying to manifest shit that you're not going to give me. because you don't like some of my choices. I don't think so. I am finally coming to terms with who I am. You've helped me find out who I was, where I came from. I carry all these lives with me, which became part of me, became who I am now, which is completely different than where I came from and who I was before. And I will take them with me when I go. Tom Waits. Take it with me when I go. But I'm here now. And I'll be damned if there's going to be some sort of like spiritual bribery going on. Now, it's possible that I'm getting this wrong, and I'll find out as time goes on. Maybe those messages weren't for me, and there's just pieces of them I needed to be. I appreciate the warnings. I appreciate you saying, hey, we love you, we protect you. This person could not have your best interests in mind. Yeah, I already know that. I appreciate you warning me and giving me the confirmations. But to tell me you have to do A, B, and C, and that's why we haven't given you what you created, we're blocking it, while my loved ones are in physical pain every day, and you could help them. Who are these spirits? Who are these people that I'm working for? Because that does not sound like God to me. In fact, what I'm saying tonight, what I'm feeling, feels like God to me. It feels like God stepped in and said, hold up, wait a minute. Where are we at? All right. Sorry, Joshua. The mirror's working. I think it's flipped around. I'm going to shut the door. We're going to ride this out. You gave me all the keys to find out anything I wanted to find out. And I found out how to do anything I want to do. And then you can't do that. What? That. Maybe you can explain this to me. And I don't mean angles of light translated later, ocular auras, rainbow migraine downloads, or whatever the fuck those things are. And I don't mean whatever the fuck's happening at night while I'm sleeping, holding my crystal, totally aware, but then the next day I have no idea what you're talking, what happened. I don't mean meditation and you go to no thought and you're gone for 1,000 years or however long it is, and then you come back, you have no idea what happened. Cryptic messages, numbers on the clock, showing up in the sky above my work in your Chrome spacecraft at 5:55 on the clock exactly. No. If I'm getting this wrong and you need something explained to me, you need to show up. You need to show up. You need to form yourself. Send somebody. Tell me, explain it to me. Explain to me what's going on. Because if this is a fucking puzzle game, which I don't mind playing, but if you're dangling a fucking carrot in front of me the whole time, and you're like, oh, we would have gave it to you a month ago or whenever the fuck, but we didn't like this guy you were talking to. Fuck you and your gifts. I don't want your money. I will stop putting a donation link at the bottom of the videos. Nobody gives anything anyway, and I don't care. You can keep your fucking abundance. You can keep your wishes. I will go do shit the old-fashioned way. I don't even have to. I'm happy. I'll go live on the fucking street. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't mind going to work. I love my family. I want to take care of them. I'll go to work. I'll go to a different one. But I love the people I work with. I've finally gotten to a point where it's fine. And maybe that's all it is. And like I said, if I got the messages wrong and they weren't for me, but why did this hit me so hard? Why did I get this strong message on the way home? That's more important than any video I can see on YouTube. How do I know it's not what was being said to me that's the blocking energy? But somebody's trying, somebody, something, some energy is trying to block what I'm trying to do with the people I care about. And I'll go find out. I'll go find out. I'll try you, you try me. But I'm not playing this game anymore. You know, people planted the idea, hey, you should go make videos. You should start a podcast channel. But I was thinking about it 2 years before. It took the encouragement of my wife, my spiritual partner, and a good friend of mine that I'm being told now I need to distance from. I don't think so. I don't feel that. I didn't feel it today. Now, I distance myself from a fucking t-shirt business because I can't handle it. I don't want to fucking make t-shirts. I made art for t-shirts. Okay? I'm not a businessman. But don't tell me who's not my friend. And when I find out who's not my friend, and I'll know ahead of time, I'll deal with it. You want to protect me, that's fine. But don't dangle a fucking piece of cheese in front of me when I'm hungry. Or when people that I love more than anything, and you sent me here, and the people that I love more than anything are hurting so bad, and you're blocking help for them, because I don't want anything. I don't need anything. Anything that I desire, I have at arm's length. It's in my fucking pocket. It's in my fucking mind. And my consciousness and your consciousness is eternal and always has been. So, there's nothing you can take from me. There's nothing you can take from me.